No, no, no. Jismun, Namin, Hassasun, Mutaharrikun bil irada. So these four are the qualities of haywan or animal in general. Every haywan, including the bugs and the birds, because all of them are called haywan. Yes?
Yes.
Haywan is living entity. What is that? Living entity, but a little bit more than living. Because trees and plants are also living entities, but they are not haywan. Got it? So anyhow, these qualities, if these are there, so that is called haywan. So jism, body. Jism mean?
Body.
Having body. Having?
Body.
Body. And body has how many dimensions? 3. Length, width, and depth, which is called thickness. Got it? Length, width, and depth. So jismun. Number 2. Growing. Otherwise, stone is also a body. That is or not?
Yes.
This wall is body or not? Say
Yes.
Yes. It has 3 dimensions.
Yes.
The length and the width and the depth.
Yes.
Got it? But neither stone nor the wall grows. Yes, but the plant that grows, the tree that grows. So, number 3, hassas. Having senses. Hassas mean? Having sense or senses. Feeling. What? Feeling. But we didn't stop there. We put the 4th condition as well, or the 4th quality as well, because there are certain plants, they have the feelings as well. Got it?
Yes.
There are, yes, blood sucker plants. What? Blood sucker plants in Africa and certain deserts, there are blood sucker plants. That's why when the visitors are going there, so that area they don't allow. Because if you are passing by, like here is the plant, that is amongst the plant, but having big branches and thorny branches. Got it? So the moment a haywan or animal, including human, is passing by, so these branches jump on him and grab him like this and suck at blood. So that is because of what? Feelings. Because of his. Got it? And also, in these small flowers, there is a plant. Yes, and that plant is named as a touch me not. Do you know that or not?
Yes.
You have seen it? You have seen it?
Yes.
Yes, here is available. Touch me not. Yes, that is green and fresh and things like that. You should touch it. So when you touched it, it felt it. When it felt it, got it.
Yeah.
So the plant is named as
Touch me not.
touch me not. So anyhow, hassas. So it means touch me not is included there, or bloodsucker. Yes. So mutaharrikun bil irada. Moving. Intentionally or with intention. So every bug, when it moves, it has intention or not?
Yes.
Say, The bird, when it flies, it has intention or not? So these four qualities, if these are there, so that is called haywan. Now, haywan or animal by nature has two powers in its nature. Number one, that is called desire. Animals have desires or not?
Yes.
Say it.
Yes.
Yes. And number two, anger. The philosophers, they call it quwwat shahawi and quwwat ghadabi. Quwwat shahawi acquires. Quwwat shahawi acquires, and quwwat ghadabi pushbacks. Quwwat ghadabi push back. Got it or not it? For example, if one dog is jumping on another one, so the other one, he's becoming angry. So what he does? He pushes back. If a bull, he is hitting the other bull, so the other bull, he's becoming angry. What he does? He pushes back. That's called quwwat ghazabi. Got it? Now, sometime for desire, he moves. Movements are for what? Say, for desire, to fulfill its desire. And sometime for anger, he moves to defend himself. What? To defend himself. Got it? So it means that he has another power based on these two, which is called movement power or moving power. Quwwat muharrika. What is that? Quwwat muharrika. That there is a power are based on desire or anger. He is getting energy. That energy is called the muharrika, which pushes him to go ahead. Got it? Now, when it pushes him to go ahead, he does things. What he does? He does things. Got it? So now, this doing things, that is called doing power. Doing power or quwwat fa'ila. That's called what? Say, quwwat fa'ila. Got it? Now, human, which is a type of animal. So all these four qualities are there in every human. These are or not? Yes. But there is another one which is his distinction. That he is natiq. He is natiq. And natiq means having aql, having intellect. Having aql and having intellect. So all other animals, thousands of types of animals, do they have intellect? Say, they don't have intellect. But human has. And this is the intellect through which he is controlling the whole world and controlling all the animals and exploiting the whole world. Got it? So now he is natiq. So now these things are there in human as well. All these powers. Got it? But based on this nutq, which is idrakul kulliyat. Nutq doesn't mean speak. Nutq mean what? Write it down. Idrakul kulliyat. Natiq mean mudrikul kulliyat. Otherwise somebody will ask you, so you will tell that human is natiq. Yes, mean that he is speaking. The parrot is speaking as well. Parrot speaks or not? Yes. And there is a small black bird. We call it maina. Yes, I don't know what they call it in English. A small black bird. Yeah, that speak also.
Like a raven.
Huh?
Raven bird.
What bird?
Raven.
Raven? I don't know what's his name.
It mimics voices.
Huh?
It mimics like voice. Sound. It mimics the sound.
No, not sound. Speaks. It speaks like human. Yes. Parrot makes sound or he speaks? Where are you? You are in this world or somewhere else?
It's a mimic.
Huh?
Mimic.
What is mimic?
Mimic means to copy.
To copy, yes, that is, but we are not going for copy. We are copying one another. You are copying me as well. Yes, I am copying him. Yes or not?
Yes.
Like the students, they are copying their teacher. Yes, to speak like him or to recite like him. Yes or not?
Yes.
So mimic is there. But I am talking about the speaking. But based on mimic, we cannot say that Maulvi Yusuf cannot speak because he is mimic. No, based on mimic, he is speaking. So same is the case of parrot. And same is the case of Maina. Yes. So.
It's the same.
Huh?
Hil minor.
What?
Hil minor.
No, there is the picture.
The description, this pretty little light bird.
Huh?
They call it the same thing in English.
In English?
Yes. Hil minor.
Hill Maina. Oh. Anyhow, maybe that is. But we in our area, yes, when in your Afghanistan, you people call it Maina. We also call it Maina, but our famous name for that bird is Kharo. We call it what? Kharo. And Kharo is very beloved name. So that's why our small daughter, we call it Kharo. Come on. Because she speaks like Kharo. Got it? So that's how we use the word. Huh? Let me.
You got henna.
Yes, that is. That is. So, they got it what?
Hyena.
What kind of birds can speak? How much is, yes, parrot. Can a crow talk if you split it? Its tongue. Yes. Where is the name?
H-Y-N-A-S.
No, that M-Y-N-A-H. Maina, yes. That is also the same name. Maina, yes. So anyhow, now, even though the parrot speaks and the Maina, she speaks as well, but do they both have the aql or the intellect? They do not have it. So that's why natiq literal meaning is speaking or the speaker, but this is a term in logic. This is a term in logic. So natiq mean mudrikul kulliyat, the intellectual. So every human, he has intellect. Every human, he has aql. Got it? So now, based on aql, for things which is maqool and reasonable, for things or actions which is maqool and reasonable, the power which pushes him to go ahead and to do that, so that is called quwwat aqila. That is called what? Quwwat aqila. And when quwwat aqila or intellect power will push him ahead, and he will does a thing. He will does a thing. So that is called quwwat amila, or action power. So when a human, he is going ahead for his desire or for his anger and not using aql, so then that quwwat or that power is called quwwat muharrika. Yes, and when he does the thing, that's called quwwat fa'ila. But when he uses his aql, and based on aql is going ahead to do something, so then that pushing is called quwwat aqila, and the doing is called quwwat amila. Got it? From fa'al to amal, and from muharrika to aqila. Got it? Now, another thing. These are God-given thing and God creation. But now, every single human, he has, number one, his genes. He has his genes. And number two, he has the environment. So certain things he is doing because of genes. Certain things he is doing because of genes. And certain things he is doing because of environment. Got it? And everyone, he has his own nature, personal nature. And that personal nature comes from genes. Personal nature comes where from? From genes. Got it? So now, certain things he is doing because of this nature. Certain things he is doing because of environment. When nature and environment club together in a person, so that is called mizaj. Even though for mizaj also the word nature they use, but that's a combination of both. Yes, one is the nature which comes from gene. The other one is the thing which influences the person because of the environment. When his genes requirement and number two, the environment requirement club together, so they are making his mizaj. They are making his mizaj. So that's why, to the extent of gene, two brothers, they will be having similarities. They will be having similarity, but because of the different environment, their mizaj will be different. Because of different environment, one is grown, for example, in a dini madrasa, and another one in a university. So to the extent of genes, their doing will be almost the same. But because of different environment, his approach will be different and his approach will be different. Got it or not it? Got it?
Yes.
Or not it? And thus, the human, by nature, he is looking for God. Every human, he is, even the atheist, he is atheist because his subconscious is pushing him towards something. Yes?
Yes.
And because of his wrong mizaj, because of his dirty mizaj, he is trying to oppose that. That's why he became atheist. Because of his dirty mizaj, he is trying to reject the reality. That is in his subconscious. Otherwise, he was in no need of atheism. Got it? When he rejects God, so it means that something is pushing him, which is reality. That's why he negates. That's why he negates. So this negation actually is the proof that God exists. Got it? Or not it? So now, looking for God, but because of su'ul ma'rifah, yes, lack of approach or lack of knowledge, that's su'ul ma'rifah, lack of approach and lack of knowledge. He is unable to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala properly. To know Allah properly. So that's why majority of people, they made mistake. They made mistake. So some of them, they are making partners for Allah. And some of them, they are making parts of Allah. Some of them, they are making partner for Allah, and some of them, they are making parts of Allah, 3 in 1. And that's in Hinduism as well. And that's in Christianity as well. So that is because of lack of knowledge and lack of understanding. Su'ul marifa, that they are unable to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala properly. Got it? So now, coming to the dars, that what Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi says, that 3 things are there. Otherwise, human by nature, he is looking for felicity, for sa'adat haqiqi abadi. Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi says that for that, first of all, you have to have the proper knowledge to know the reality. And number 2, then the proper practice. Because if the proper knowledge is not there, practice will never be proper. Got it? If the proper knowledge is not there, so what the scientist will do in the laboratory? He will make a mess. Yes, some blast will happen. Because he does not have the proper knowledge, nor he can discipline or organize. So what he will do? Yes, got it? He will be an anarchist scientist. Got it? So he will spread the anarchy. Got it? Why? And that's why Imam Rahmatullah alayhi says that knowledge and to know things properly, that is the base. That is the base. And he said that that is the first ever need of every human. Got it? You know, for example, we are praying. If we do not know, we don't have the knowledge of prayer, so how we will pray? We are unable to pray. We are fasting. If we do not have the knowledge of fasting, so how we will fast? We are going for Hajj. If you do not know how to do Hajj, we don't have the knowledge, so how we will perform Hajj? Got it? So now, Imam Rahmatullah alayhi says that actually the quwa ilmi, what? The quwa ilmi, yani you have different power to seek knowledge with. To seek knowledge with. Senses are there. The aql is there. Feeling is also considered a type of knowledge. Feeling it what? Because you knew something, that's why you felt it. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi is calling all these powers quwa ilmi. So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi says, if somebody, his tab', which is mizaj, his tab', which is mizaj, if his mizaj is naqis and defective, got it? Or the environment, because in environment you have different customs and different usages. Yes or not? Yes. Conventions, customs, usages, conventions, which is called rasm or riwaj. Which is called in Arabic what? Rasm or riwaj. So custom, conventions, usages. That is the environment. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi says that why somebody is not getting into felicity, or why somebody is not getting to follow the actual and original fitrah which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, original nature, has given to all human. And original nature is to be to be forced to go towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Got it? Why this nature is covered, that it does not have that magnetic power to suck everyone towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Otherwise, the original fitrah is to grab everyone towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why is not? Because some cover came in between. Imam Rahmatullah says, what came? Some cover or barrier happened in between the original nature and a person. Original nature and a person. And what are these barriers? So Imam last night he mentioned that these are 3. Number 1, either his mizaj, personal mizaj. This personal mizaj and personal nature, that has become a barrier for that guy, that he is not getting in touch with the original fitrah. Got it? And number 2, ar-rasm, the environment. That environment has become a barrier in between him and the original nature. Got it? And number 3, lack of knowledge or su'ul marifah. lack of knowledge, or su'ul ma'rifa. Further more detail, inshallah. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khair khalqihi, Muhammadin wa alihi wa sallam.